everyone, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Aileen, and here we like to talk about all things makeup, mostly luxury makeup, skincare, and fashion. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I hope you consider subscribing and joining the family. So today, it's all about Tom Ford fragrances. I was gifted 3 fragrances for my anniversary, and we'll be talking about the Tom Ford Rosed'amalfi, the Tom Ford Costa Azula, and the Tom Ford Ombre Leather perfume. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, if you want to hear my thoughts, because I've been smelling these for a while, then keep on watching. But before we go, like we always say, comment, like, subscribe. Let's get to it. Okay, I'm so excited because I've been going to Saks, smelling these, bringing home the little papers, going to Saks, mixing them, trying to see what it is exactly that I wanted. I'm in love with these 3. In love. And there's a combo here that is to die for. So let's start with the Rosed'amalfi. This is one of the new ones from the Rose line. It is a trio. It did come out with the Rosed'amalfi, the Rose de Sheen, and the Rose de Russie. So it does come in like the standard packaging where the top comes off. The perfume is sitting on like its little stage. It's what I call it. This is the Eau de Parfum. It is the 50 milliliter. This is like the standard size for this one. So it's just like this. This is the lightest of the 3 roses. Besides the trio that comes with this one, as well as the de Sheen and the de Russie, that trio is $200, and I can link it down below. And this one is $270 for the 50 mil, and it's just for one. It is just a classic floral scent. I will say it is very soft. If you don't like rose, or you're really picky with your rose scents, this would be one that you may want to smell. The notes on this one is Rose Absolute, Rose Water, and Italian Bergamot. I will say, to try to simplify, it smells like rose water with baby powder. It's like, in the best possible way, it's like a fresh baby powder. When I say baby powder, I don't mean like a powdery nasty. I just mean the freshness of it. It's like it's just very soft, very gentle. It's very elegant in the rose, not like a teenager rose. It's like a grown woman elegant, yet soft. And this is the softest of the 3, and it's so nice. But it's definitely in the floral category. So this is Rosed'amalfi. And next, let's move on to the Ombre Leather perfume. So this one does come in a few different sizes. Oh, it's so good. There is a 10 mil for $65. The 50 mil, which is this one, for $165, or the 100 mil for $210. So the 100 mil is like double this size. This one will definitely fall in the warm and spicy category. The notes for the Ombre Leather are black leather, violet leaf, and cedarwood. I will say, straight off the bottle, you smell the black leather. When I apply this, I initially smell the black leather and then the cedarwood, and then very lightly and eventually dissipates that violet leaf. And this is the one that when I mix this with the Rosed'amalfi, I was like, I absolutely need both. Because this combo right here is phenomenal. It smells so good. When I handed my husband the little paper with both of these sprayed together, he just went, "And why the heck didn't you buy this?" I was like, because it's too He goes, okay, I need the names. So I gave him these two names and then the Costa Azula. But together, because the violet leaf like goes away and it stays with that warm and spicy, when you just one spritz of this rosed'amalfi just tones down the warm and spicy, but not to where you lose the warm and spicy, but it introduces the soft, fresh rose. I don't know, this combo right here, if you get a chance to spray it together on a piece of paper in store, oh, it is amazing, amazing. I mean, this combo in itself was the reason for the purchase, but we ended up with another one. So let's talk about that one. Lastly is the Costa Azula. The Costa Azula does come in a 50 ml as well as the 100 ml. This one, the 50 ml is 165 and the 100 ml is 210. This definitely falls into like the woodsy and earthy category. And the notes for this one: cypress oil, oak wood extract, and salty amber. This to me is the richest of the three, like just rich, and definitely the most like unisex. Although the Ombre Leather is definitely unisex, I wouldn't say the rosed'amalfi is, but if you're a man and you love rose, go for it. That's a nice one. It's because it's not too feminine and rosy, but this is just very masculine. When I wear this on my skin, the cypress is more pronounced in the beginning, but kind of eventually dissipates on me. And like that oak wood and amber was just more prominent on me. But it really is a beautiful scent. This is the bottle. It's absolutely stunning. This is fairly new as well from Tom Ford. As far as the other two rose perfumes that came out along with rosed'amalfi, I smelled them because I initially went to get the trio. The one I'm speaking of that comes with the three, kind of like in a travel, a little bit larger than deluxe. It's like 3 travel and then a little travel case. That's essentially what I went to the store to get. But I was not a fan of the Sheen and the Derusi. I want to say it was the Derusi that had like the white pepper. And when it combined with the rose, it smelled to me, if you like it, more power to you. But on me, with my pH, it smelled like Christmas peppermint with a splash of rose perfume. Like it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. And the other one, the Sheen, kind of had like the same aroma, but less intense. So they really weren't scents that I was interested in. Once I smelled it on the paper, I was like, that's not bad. The Derusi, as soon as I smelled it on paper, I was like, absolutely not. Like I usually keep the papers in my bag so I can smell them in the car when they drive down at home. I didn't even want that smell in my car. Like that's how distasteful it was to me. The Sheen, I did hold on to it. I did put it on my skin. It just wasn't pleasant for me. It didn't scream powerful, elegant, like, if that makes any sense. Like, it just didn't do it for me. But they were all available at Saks. If you have the opportunity to go to Saks and smell them, I don't think you'll be disappointed. But definitely, if you have any questions about these fragrances, leave them down in the comments and I'll try to answer it to the best of my abilities. So that's it. Those are my thoughts on these. I know I'm going to be using them a lot. I'm very excited for them, and I'm excited that I fell in love with one from each category. Like a floral, a woodsy, and a warm and spicy, like just a little bit of everything, a little versatile. Thank you all so much for coming, and until next time, don't forget, we're all perfectly imperfect. Bye.